The Newham Greenway. Built on top of an old sewer, it's one of the best cycle routes in London. Direct from Victoria Park to Beckton, it serves destinations such as schools, colleges and Newham Hospital, along with exceptional views, allowing you to cycle across Newham from northwest to southeast. It's very popular, used by around 3,000 people every day. And most importantly, it's safe. People can walk and cycle here in comfort, without having to interact with cars. Uh-oh. Newham Cyclists, part of the London cycling campaign, is demanding urgent action from Thames Water and Newham Council after Thames Water closed the Greenway to people walking and cycling. For 18 months? Needing to upgrade a Victorian sewer is understandable, but what's unacceptable is the diversion for people walking and cycling, which looks like this. This is Abbey Road, a narrow bridge over a railway line and the site of a DLR station. Traffic comes through here thick and fast. This blind corner, where cyclists have to turn right onto Abbey Road to follow the diversion route, is dangerous. Cars speed around the curve and emerge suddenly. On the bridge itself, there are two narrow lanes for cars, and two narrow pavements which are obstructed by lampposts. People then have to turn right again when they come off the bridge, which is intimidating when cycling because you have a lot of car traffic behind you. And some people really struggle with this turn. For cycling, this bridge is simply terrifying. Even when drivers are being careful and following the rules, it's not pleasant to cycle up a steep incline feeling like you have to outrun the traffic that's following you. And of course, not all drivers are so patient. Watch this white smart car. The driver overtakes this person cycling, causing the white Mazda coming the other way to have to brake to avoid a crash. And if you stand outside the DLR station on Abbey Road, you don't need to wait long to see more than one dangerous situation. It's no wonder then that many people only feel safe cycling on the pavement. Including this gentleman, for whom cycling is his job. The pavements are too narrow for pedestrians as it is. There's barely enough space to walk two abreast, let alone also have people cycling here. Carelessly parked hire bikes don't help the situation. Two people with a pram take up the entire width of the pavement. I spoke to one of these ladies afterwards. She'd just been to view a house round the corner, but immediately rejected it because Abbey Road was too dangerous for her and her young child. At least this dog looks like they're having fun. These drivers are mostly using Abbey Road as a shortcut between Stratford and West Ham. It's not a formal main road. It has a weight limit that means it can't carry buses or lorries. The quickest and safest solution to fix Abbey Road would be an experimental traffic order or ETO to close it off to most traffic. This would make the bridge solely for people walking and cycling. Drivers could use the actual main road, West Ham Lane, which is much more suitable for through traffic. It's only a few minutes extra journey time. Emergency services, of course, would still be welcome, and they would benefit from not having to squeeze past other traffic. Because Abbey Road is owned by Newham Council, they're the ones who need to make the ETO. We had hoped that Thames Water would wait for them to deliver this ETO before they closed the Greenway, In fact, we told them at the end of July that doing nothing on Abbey Road was not an option. Thames Water didn't listen to us and closed the Greenway anyway on Wednesday the 11th of September. Since then, we've been inundated with feedback and stories from Greenway users, possibly more than we've ever had for any other issue. People scared going to work, having to change their routes, people worried for their children's safety. After the closure took effect, we asked Thames Water to stop work and reopen the Greenway until the ETO on Abbey Road was ready. They did not do so. They claimed in a statement that the closure had been planned long in advance, clearly they didn't do a very good job of that, and that everyone's safety is their number one priority. We find this very hard to believe. If the bridge was at imminent risk of a structural failure, they would have closed it immediately. They did delay the start of work until resurfacing was complete on one of the ramps down from the Greenway. We see no reason they couldn't have waited for the ETO to be in place as well. And it's local residents, school children, hospital workers, and families who are fearing for their lives when trying to go about their daily business. Newham has the second highest rate of working poverty in London. We don't think it's fair that people relying on the cheapest modes of transport are put at risk because of Thames Water's poor planning and coordination. We urge Thames Water and Newham Council to take this issue seriously. They must move immediately to make Abbey Road safe. General traffic needs to be removed with an ETO without any further delay. If that can't happen quickly, Thames Water need to stop work, move their equipment out of the way, and reopen the Greenway to people walking and cycling. If things don't change quickly, we think it's a question of when, not if, someone gets seriously hurt or worse while cycling on the Greenway diversion. Thames Water will not be able to say they weren't warned of the risk. If you've been affected by the closure of the Greenway, please do tell us. You can find information on our website at newhamcyclists.org.uk. You can also find information there about how to join the London Cycling Campaign, and about our next in-person meeting where we will be discussing the Greenway.